Hey everyone, I'm Dave, welcome to Tag, and today I want to go through some wishes and expectations I have for different manufacturers in the year 2026. What kind of blaster or what direction I would like to see this company go to. And to start this show, I am gonna go with my best manufacturer on store shelf for 2025, which is XShot. Well, basically XShot impressed me all year long. Plus, they've updated pretty much everything in quality judging from what I saw on the AEB. What I would wish for XShot, continue your work, go along what you think is good. So far, it seems to work, and whatever it's a casual blaster or pro blaster, you seem to always have interesting stuff. Then, if I went with the best, let's go with my worst. Let's go with Nerf. And yes, I know I still got some expectation for Nerf after everything, but I know they could do something. For Nerf, I would just want them to bring back the quality in their blaster. I mean, not so long ago, the Ultra Blaster, while the ammo was not exactly what we wanted or what we were used to, the blaster themselves were pretty awesome. One of the best blasters back then was the Ultra Pharaoh. Once rebarreled to a proper dart size, half dart, it was a beast, a 170 FPS beast. So it was a good quality blaster, worth of the modification. But everything they brought ever since, like this new soft plastic that is kind of not fun to modify or fiddle with, and that's not very good. Second, I would really hope for them to bring back the old school style rival, back when it was red versus blue or Phantom Corp, or maybe the Edgeline that they completely butchered and transformed over time. And finally, probably a last try, a good last try at Pro Blaster. I am pretty sure they could execute it well if they don't rush things up and if they have a competent person behind this project. From best to worst, let me go with Busby at that point, because Busby is almost so inactive, and now with their new look, the clear plunger tube red-blue blaster, it's kind of neat. The only thing I would like to see bring to the market is for them a half-dart blaster, because I know they can do it. I mean, there is the Twist Fury on the market, which is basically a Busby skewer. I mean, if they really wanted to redo this blaster and they really have the plan for this blaster, they know how to make it half-dart. It would be pretty awesome to see a half-dart blaster at Walmart under the Adventure Force line made by Busby, and this Twist Fury / skewer would be unique enough to make a mark for yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I would hope for Busby. I'm sure it could be very interesting. Then let's go with Siren Blaster, because between you and me, the first batch of Siren Blaster, while having some quality control issue, were not that bad. I mean, the blink, when you had a good unit that was working, was pretty much unbeatable. As for a flywheeler, I mean, you had adjustable fire rate, adjustable FPS on it, plus the battery and the included charger. This was a good package. The Gnarl Blaster was pretty honest, basic blaster. The only flaws in all their lineup was the Mauler, which was ambitious but a little less well executed. So I guess if Siren would be coming back with one new blaster, let go standard, pump action, spring powered blaster, but do it hobby friendly, call it for the barrel, easy spring access. You already have the Talon geometry. It would be a banger, and it will bring the Siren name back in the hobby since you're available on store shelf. Now let's venture into more hobby territory with Worker. I mean, Worker, they released ton of amazing blaster. Their flywheelers are generally very good. Their Springer are outstanding. There is the bolt action Kunlun. They even started with high-end collector's grade blaster with the Taishan, which is basically an updated CNC seagull style blaster, very very close to the seagull in look, but there's only the look in common between those two blasters. What I would like to see from Worker, I mean, they already have a good pistol magazine, which is the Nightingale magazine. They already have a good flywheeler blaster, which is Nightingale, very used by a lot of players on the field. I would like to see them bring something like a primary pistol blaster. Something they haven't released yet, and since they already are the king of shipping because they pack everything in such a small box when they prepare it to you, it's always fun to order a Worker blaster. They're easy to order and readily available from a lot of websites. Meaning a primary pistol blaster using Nightingale mag would be amazing. Something slightly different than what we have. Let's go with something like, let's say a Dan pistol. Going for the 3D printed community. I think this thing have a Worker look in itself. So yes, I would see, let's say, an injection molded and CNC metal Dan pistol from Worker. I am sure this would be a great blaster, and that's pretty much the only thing I want to see from Worker. Yeah, it would be fun to see them coming with an AEB, still new, but I'm not sure it would be the thing that Worker would shine through. I think first the primary pistol would be needed with them. Now Dart Zone, which is basically the Star Shelf hobby blaster maker. That's the closest we have to a hobby grade blaster, aside from the XShot AEB, which is right up there. From Dart Zone. I mean, Dart Zone have a lot of blaster. They released a lot all the time. Lately they had a lot of recolored in their blaster, but generally they're the place to go. And there come the AEB, but I don't want them to do just another AEB to match the rest of the market. I mean, there was the Boxer Pro this year, which was a flywheeler belt-fed blaster. And this, when I saw it, I expected it to be the Dart Zone AEB. This would have been crazy. Imagine that, having a Pro Nerf Vulcan from back in the day that is mechanical, that got the shaking feeling, but a belt that feeds it very very fast, and the cycling of such a blaster would be faster because you wouldn't have to clear the dart with every movement of the plunger tube just to chamber a new dart inside. It will just be a small indexing of the chain, which could and should accelerate the fire rate. We could easily have a very very fast firing AEB blaster in a different style, quite unique. I really hope this is the blaster Dart Zone is gonna come with during 2026. A belt-fed AEB blaster, but that fires fast, and I think the belt-fed is important here for the fast firing. I started with my best maker. I think I'm gonna end up with one that I have very high hope and one of my favorite maker, which is ZenWiki. ZWQ, as we know them, they are just coming out right now. It's in the mail. It's gonna come, the S400 Zebra / Red Hair, known in Asia. This new blaster is their bull pump, maximum power primary. This is gonna be a 300 FPS blaster with the good spring inside. It's gonna be an awesome platform. I am sure of it. I haven't got it in my hand, but for this company, what I hope for them, and it's pretty much for them to succeed with their current project and to maybe announce one for the year after that. Because right now they are at work on a Diana style pistol that work with Viper mag, so you're gonna have only one geometry of magazine for ZenWiki blaster. Either you have a Viper or this new pistol blaster, which doesn't have a name yet. And the return of the S300, because the S300 the caliber was stolen, cancelled from ZenWiki, but the project is not dead. The S300 name, they just skipped it for the S400 because it's like on pause or under development right now. According to a ZenWiki official source, this is gonna be an AEB. An AEB with the quality of this base, this is going to be just incredible. A ZenWiki blaster that shoot automatic and semi-automatic. I can't wait for it. Yeah, that's about it for this small video. In the meantime, you can always follow me on Facebook and Instagram at @NerfGuy. Please leave a like and comment, subscribe for more content. Don't forget to hit that bell to notify for my latest video. This was Dave Fatag. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.